Hey everyone, this is Deb with Four Seasons Crafts. Okay, we're going to start right in. I want to show you guys the new Stampin' Up! Annual catalog for 2022-2023. So let's get started. These are kind of all of our intro pages here, and let's move right through. And this is our first one. This is the Tea Boutique Suite Collection. So remember, as you look at the catalog up here, if it is a suite, it is going to have a one-stop shopping. You can enter this number in on your order form and you will get everything you see here. And it will tell you underneath as well. So like this includes the stamp set and the dies, as well as cards and envelopes and designer series paper. And you're gonna get all of that for $67. So just a super good deal. These envelopes and paper here are so colorful. When you see it in the catalog, you can tell it's colorful, and then when you really see it in person, you will see even more so. But just some beautiful stamps here that you can use for a variety of cards. If you have maybe like a ladies' tea, maybe at church, or maybe something you would like to do for a group of your friends, this is truly, I think, an awesome stamp set to get. Just lots of options here. All right, here is another one. I absolutely love it. It's Sending Smiles Bundle. And you can see it has a lot of different word sayings. And one of the things you can do is you can actually take these and then you could cut them and form your own words, you know, to come up with your own phrases or your own greetings. So this is just awesome. This truly is a beautiful set. And you can see the word sending. There's also a die for it. A thinner outline and then a thicker one. Pansies came over from the previous catalog, which is awesome. Here is another one, a great deal. This is $37.75 and it comes with a punch and the stamp set. And guys, this has just got so many options to use these different bottles. There's been some people that have used it with On the Horizons to look like kind of a note in a bottle. This stamp set also comes with a right here. I don't know if you can, not sure if you can tell or not, but this is one of those like it's a dome. So you can make a shaker card with it. And you can see this one has like a little note, but how cool would that be, right? Even for like a kid's card, if you think about it, you could make a card and then put like a little secret message in there. That'd be kind of fun. All right, Celebrating You, that's came over. You have some really large greetings. So those of you who like to make a card and maybe just have one greeting on the front, these make for awesome choices. Here's another one that's very reasonable with a punch and a set of stamps. This is a Swedish cherry bundle. Again, some beautiful cards and options for this one. So those of you who maybe got the Sweet as a Peach, you could take that stamp set that's now retired, mix it with this one, and you could come up with some beautiful cards. So that would be a nice addition. Of course, the Nothing's Better Than, always a great set. And then this one is new, Breaking News. I think this is another one of those. It kind of gives you this large stamp that's going to be great, and then you could put in any images you want. You can obviously use the ones that are part of this stamp set, but if you think about it, you could take some from just this Nothing's Better Than, and you could create a little title and then put some images there. So this is just kind of a neat flexible stamp set. We're going to try to focus on the ones that are new. Here's another sweet collection. This one, again, some of these are just very reasonably priced, guys. I think just worth pointing out. This one, you get the designer series paper, a embossing folder, and then this is a punch and a punch and a stamp set. And I really like this one as well. One of the things you'll notice is this is the punch, but then the stamp set has this very pretty kind of border around it. Let me see if I can see if they, yeah, right here, you can see the card right there that says thinking of you. Super pretty. So I really thought this is another kind of on my list of when we can order it. Beautiful handwriting. I look at this and I think it's just be great for like even wedding thank you notes. Just very, very elegant. And this is again one of those that has a little bit of everything, just a note, happy birthday, thinking of you. And you'll see that they have them in the two different font. Well, actually three, I'm sorry, because you have the middle ones too. So just an elegant, something a little more simple, and then a little more casual. So I think that's going to be a very popular stamp set. Here's a new one around birthdays and presents. This one has been around for a long time, this Peaceful Moments. This is another, if you guys haven't gotten this one yet, I tell you, it's really become my go-to for greetings. I just love it. It's very flexible. All right, we have our ladybugs, and now we have these beautiful sweet songbirds. This is a songbird builder punch here, and just you can see, I mean, these are just great for kids cards, adults. I absolutely love it. I think it is just adorable. Lots of options here as well. You have some pretty leaves and branches, as well as this little nest, but you could also take this and maybe even make like a basket. So again, a little bit of flexibility there. Here's some nice frames. We'll look at the dies for this one because you'll notice you're getting some kind of, this is a hexagon, I think. And then you have this nice stitched circle die. So that's nice to have that back in the fold. Here's another one, a little cheesy, has some just great images in there. All right, here's another Butterfly Kisses. This again, very festive, lots of bright colors. You can see all the different kind of textures here on the butterfly images. Again, you have your, it's $67.50. You have this one number, and it's going to give you some embellishments, paper, and dies and stamps. So again, lots of options. All right, here's a big one. This is pretty cool. This is the Charming Sentiments bundle. And so not only are you going to get all these different sentiments that you can stamp out, but you are also going to get a die that is going to allow you to cut out every single one of those sentiments. So how nice is that, right? Super great set. I think that one's going to be really popular. It also comes with a couple other images, a candle, and let me see if I can bring this in just so you guys can see that. Right there. You can see there's maybe a little too close. Some stars and little flowers, some candles. So again, some great options there to add to even all the sayings. So that's a good one. Some cute swimsuits here. Here's some more words and leaves. This is, I think, super nice as well. All right. Here's some ones that we have from before. This one is carried over the Christmas seasons and Christmas to Remember. Just an absolutely beautiful set. Here's Happy Forest Friends. Again, it's a collection, so you're going to get some super adorable stamps and dies, as well as some paper and some ribbon there that looks has some old olive, and it looks like maybe some Sahara sand ribbon in there. Okay, here we go. We're just going to kind of come through some of these, and this is super fun. A little pig in different sets. So again, if you've gotten some of these other animal ones, I have the goats, and a couple years ago they had some cows. You know, you can just pull out some of those old stamp sets and mix them with some of these new ones to get just some really great looking cards. Here's another beautiful, elegant stamp set. It's called Abigail Rose. It's again, it's the suite, so you have you know, your dies and florals, as well as some very pretty paper with some more neutral colors, and then some ribbon here. And you guys will notice on this particular ribbon, they're showing you can stamp on it. And here's one where it looks like they've added some color to the end with maybe like a Stampin' blend. So again, just some beautiful, beautiful colors on those. All right, you got some potted geraniums. Here's another couple very large stamps that would be great just when you're in a hurry. You can stamp this and then put that right in the mail after you write out a small greeting. So some really nice stamps there. Okay, here's one, a Wash and Beauty. Paper is just some beautiful colors of pinks and greens and blues. Beautiful. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's a really pretty die here. It's like this lattice work, and you can see it over here as well. It was die cut out in gold. You know, before we've had some of those images where you have they've been in those little Impapa packs or whatever, and this one you actually have a die that's doing that for you. So again, that's pretty cool. Okay, moving right along. Again, we're kind of hitting highlights. Okay, these are some of my favorites. This one right here is a Fish and a Wish bundle. I love this. You're gonna get this punch that is some fish along with these different the different images then that you can stamp. But some of these you can just see would make for some super just designs on a card. I really like that. I really like that set. And then this one right here, love the sayings and the sentiments in this one. I think that is just going to create some very good kind of spiritual Christian cards. Love those two together. All right. Here's one, like a Get Well. Again, kind of we have a little bit of that teacup theme, and then a little box of tissues. I thought that was pretty clever. Could make some super nice cards that you can open up and have even some additional images there inside. All right, He's the Man. Some of you may have already seen this on some items, but again, a very nice price point on the Sweet collection. You're going to get some designer series paper, some dies, and stamps, as well as some of these adhesive backed dots right here. So very cool colors. I really like those. The other thing this pack comes with is you guys are going to notice that one of the sheets are actually, you're going to get 2 sheets of these punch outs. So if you are a scrapbooker like I am, you are really going to be able to use those not only in making cards like this grill and attaching it to a card, but you could also add that to a scrapbook page. So this is, again, colors are really rich. I really think those are quite pretty. I think people are really going to like that. All right, here's another one for all of us techie people. It's called Tech Support, and it has all these different sayings for technical folks. There's some thanks in there. You could even go a little bit of some other little techie terms there. A card for you, I'm not a robot. Control Z, oops, I'm sorry. So just again, some really neat sayings and sentiments. Those would make, again, I think there's some in there, some birthday ones. Not really sure how you could mix it into graduation, but I do think that that might be something that that some of your younger folks would really like. Here's another one. This is a very, again, a good price point. If you look at the cost, $37.75, you're getting quite a few dies here, as well as all these pretty neat stamp sets. So I really thought that was kind of cool. All right, we have some other ones here around kayaking and boating that would make for some good. And then this right here, I think, is just so old-fashioned. I think if you have like a grandfather, or just, you know, I think anyone who loves woodworking would just really like that set. I don't want to box it in, but some beautiful images there that I think are, and you can see they're very distinctive. I really like that. All right, you'll see this oceanfront carried over, which I'm super excited about. And then we have some herons. All right, this paper is absolutely gorgeous that comes with this Sunprint set. And I really like these dies and the different stamps that you're gonna get out of this set. I just think your opportunities here are gonna be just endless with some of these. And then when you look at the paper, it is so deep in color and texture. So again, I think this is going to be one that you guys are really gonna like to play around with and make some beautiful cards, especially if you know people that like it. At least it reminds me of water and the beach. So again, super cute. And I also think that you're going to be able to use this even at like Christmas. Just change out the colors and you're going to get a totally different look with this particular set. All right, there's also this one, Wisteria Wishes bundle, and you'll see they have these flowers of this wisteria. I'm just going to say that you guys could get this set, and if you turn these, what is it, 180? So put these so they're facing up. They look like Christmas trees, don't they? So if you're in need of 3 Christmas trees, you could do a double whammy with this one right here, I think. I think you could easily turn that upside down and these would look like Christmas trees. So, yeah, a little flexibility there in that one. Then you have this one, Botanical Layers. This is really cool. Just, again, these different leaf images. That is all the rage. Here is another new stamp set, this Waterfall Canyon. And it's a lot like, obviously they're putting it over here with these, with the mountains and some of these other ones that you can layer. I think this is another great one. You can combine with a lot of other sets. And you guys can even see some examples here, but you know, super, super neat. And if you've ever gone to certain waterfalls on vacation, this again would make for some really good scrapbooking cards. All right, let's see what else we have here. Textured Chic. Again, a lot of beautiful seashells, and this one you can see almost it has a little bit of everything, right? You have a snowflake, some flowers, some seashells, and some leaves. You could do a lot with this set kind of all year long. So lots of flexibility, I think, and some beautiful, intricate dies as well that comes with this one. All right, another favorite of mine is lighthouses. So this is kind of, you can see you're going to get a couple different lighthouses in here, one with the stripes, one that's real tall and thin. So lots of choices here. If you are, if you're like me, we collect lighthouses. I think I own, at least since I've started Stampin' Up, all the lighthouse stamp sets. So again, you could use this one to mix and match with some of the ones that have just come out of the catalog that just retired. You could mix this with those and just make some beautiful, beautiful cards. All right, and then we have course have the Waves of Inspiration. Just this right here is just a wonderful stamp set, just all by itself. Just that stamp alone, and then you add the the pelican there on the wood. You just get some beautiful images. You can only imagine if you take even these two and combine those together, some beautiful cards that you could make. All right, we have this one. The watercolor is back. Beautiful parrots. These would be great with your Stampin' Blends, of course, or some of your other markers. So those of you who maybe like to color, these would make for a great stamp set to give. I think this is also, just to go back, if you have a granddaughter or daughter or son or someone that likes to color, this would be a great stamp set to get them. They could stamp this on a journal, on a card, and they could spend some time coloring that, and just really, I just think it adds a level of creativity, right? Okay, let me pop through these. Here is Hues of Happiness. Really, if you look at these greetings, aren't those nice? I mean, I love the kind of the lines and how they flow back and forth. I think those are absolutely gorgeous. You can see how different they look. Maybe some of the other ones we've seen. The colors in here, again, in the paper are stunning. So in this one, of course, you're going to get the designer series paper, the photopolymer set and dies, as well as some of these glossy dots assortments here that are really super nice. So again, beautiful. All right, there is like a weeping willow tree. We have a new one of our kind of sketched images here that is really nice. And here is another stamp set with a punch. And you're going to see this punch is one of the smaller punches. So here's it shown at actual size, and it allows you to stamp letters or numbers, and you can stamp them inside, and then you can actually punch those out. And that you're going to get something that looks like these smaller images here. But I really do think when you want to spell a word or a number on a card, this and you have these different textured backgrounds, I think this is going to be just a nice addition if you're looking that you would like to have some of these letters. I think that's really going to be pretty cool. These, of course, are all larger, kind of one large stamp. And we have a couple new ones here, Tropical Hideaway, as well as Bouquet of Thanks. Very nice, very detail oriented. It's nice because we also have our butterflies in here still. This ray of light, this would go beautifully with some of those lighthouses in the background, or really anything where maybe you want to put a focal image, you could really draw that out. But very nice image on that one. All right, here's another Heavenly Hollyhocks, and you're going to get some very large intricate dies that you can cut out here with this particular stamp set. And of course, the limited edition Angel Policy stamp set. This one, demonstrators were able to, some demonstrators got this for a conference that we had. And when you sign up, then you pay a certain amount of money, but you also get a free stamp set. And this year they gave out 4 different stamp sets. And this was one of them that you could get. And again, they were randomly sent to you. But to see some of the cards made with this, I think I'm going to have to get it so that I can show you guys. It is just, there are some amazing stamp sets. It's not just for the back of your card, is my point. There's been some amazing cards made with it. And it's $19. It's just lots of different ways you could use this. All right. We are going to head over to, let me show you guys the new in colors. I know most of you have maybe seen them, but if you haven't, here they are. This is Tahitian Tide, beautiful color. Orchid Oasis, I keep calling it Orchard, so Orchid Oasis. I might have to give everybody like free stamps free, you know, piece of paper or something for every time I say orchard. So Orchid Oasis, beautiful color. Parakeet Party, Sweet Sorbet, and Starry Night. This is the one where you can't quite tell if it is blue or purple. It is truly a one-of-a-kind color. I think, and it's gorgeous. I think you guys are really going to like it. All right, so those are our new in colors. All the other colors have stayed the same. I want to take you over to a couple things. There are some new embossing masks that are decorative masks that I think you're really going to like. Just some beautiful images there. We could see a little bit more of it in one of the other pages, but those are just some beautiful masks that you can then you can see right here. There's even a couple that you can use your blending brushes, and then you could actually stamp right on top of it. So just with your ink, and you're spending some a small investment on getting those masks, you'll get some beautiful beautiful cards with that. Okay, here are all the papers together. I'm getting a little bit of sunshine in here, so we'll try to move this over here. So again, we've already seen all of these papers, but just to see them together, you get a whole new look. But so many gorgeous colors and different colors. Here is perfectly penciled. I'm not sure I pointed that out. This is all black and white on both sides. Always a winner in my book. You can just do so much with it because you can color, or you can just put it down as a black and white. I want to show you one. I want to go back to that. This is the one that we pointed out that's part of the sun prints. This image right here, that paper is what you get in this set here. And in this one, you're going to get 12 sheets, but you get 4 each of 3 double-sided designs. So it's so you're going to get some of the same ones a little bit more than you do the others. But again, absolutely some gorgeous paper right there. And then, of course, this is our new patterned paper. And I can show that to you here. Oops, sorry, the crinkling of the paper. So this is the new patterns of the in colors. So this is what it looks like. You get some flowers on one side and then stripes on the other. Love that one. Then you're also going to get some plaids and some dots. So those are the 4 sides. And then just to show you, you also get it in the Orchid Oasis, the Tahitian Tide. Here is the stripes in the, forgot the sorbet, Sweet Sorbet. How quickly we forget, right? And then this, of course, is the Starry Sky. So again, beautiful colors, beautiful paper. And you can get that obviously here in the new in colors, but then you're also going to be able to pick that up in any of the other color families. And then, of course, as always, you have this host set that you're going to be able to get. And this is $18 when you basically host a party, and I think it's just $150. So if you decide that you want to have a party, you can absolutely just use that and make this then something that you purchase with your host dollars. All right, Memories and More. You have some new textured chic here with Memories and More. Here's another one. If you're a scrapbooker, I think that is going to be awesome. And then, of course, we have some craft note cards and paper. And then, of course, these tea bouquets, which are super nice. Glimmer paper. Who doesn't want a little glimmer, right? Well, you're going to get it with this paper right here. Let me show you. Oops, sorry for all the crinkling here. But this is what you're going to get. This is obviously just one side, so the other side is just plain. But they're all kind of an ombre, and they sparkle, if you can see that. And you get, let's just double check here. I think you're going to get 20. You get 20 sheets, so you're going to get 4 or 5. High math, right? You're going to get 4 of each sheet. But absolutely gorgeous, guys. This is just going to make some absolutely beautiful cards with that glimmer paper. So that's in there too. And then of course you have some vellum that's pre-printed that you're going to be able to mix in, as well as some layering vellum here. And then of course we have all of our new decorative dots. Here are the vintage bottle shaker domes that I was telling you about. If you get that bottle punch, you can use that. And you're going to notice there are quite a few options down here for some treat boxes. You have some treat boxes, treat bags, and then even some peekaboo treat bags, which I think these are going to be super popular for like Christmas, because they literally look like something you would purchase from the store, and yet you're going to be able to decorate those however you wish. And you'll just see some new glossy dots here as well. And then these are those rustic metallic ones that we talked about. And then of course you'll see some new combinations of ribbon here. Of course, our linen thread, always a good deal to have some of that on hand. You get 15 yards for $5. It's just, you know, you can't beat it. Here is the 2 for the in colors. Here's some baker's twine, and you get 10 yards of each one of these for $15. I mean, what a deal. And then of course, this is some sparkly ribbon, and you're going to get 10 yards, but you pick your color. And then of course you have a baker's twine essential pack, where you're going to get all these 5 different neutral colors for $11. So again, just a great deal. And don't forget, guys, if you get just white twine, don't forget you can run any of these that are white. You can either run them through your ink pad, you can take an alcohol marker and color those. So if you're thinking about, you know, from a, you know, kind of a financial standpoint, you can just get one color, and then if you have some Stampin' Blends or your ink pads, you can just use those. All right. And then of course you get into the back, which will always give you a nice kind of initial look at all of your bundles here. And then of course you have all of your punches, and you have one here which is a decorative circle. So all right, I think that we have made our way through this catalog. One other thing I want to point out right here, number 5, magnetic cutting plate. This is coming. This is now going to be available. So if you bought the Stampin' Emboss machine and the magnetic plate, if you had it, it was recalled, and now they've come out with a new one, so it's going to be awesome. All right, and then of course you have your collection here of all of your bundles. This is a great place to start sometimes, because it gives you a look at everything. And then in the back you'll see all of the dies, and sometimes you miss these as you're going through the catalog, so this is always a good place to look, because like here's a treat box, here's some of these deckled rectangles, not necessarily part of a suite, but just available. Again, just something that sometimes it's easy to miss, but you're going to see them here. So this is a great place to look. All right, I want to share with you in this new catalog a couple, just 2 more things. One is Stampin' Up! Is offering this in color starter kit. And this is just a really good deal. If you are thinking about becoming a demonstrator, or if you say, I don't really want to, I don't want to be a demonstrator, but I'm, only have so much money to spend, this is like an awesome deal. Let me just run through it real quickly with you guys, okay? First of all, anytime you buy the starter kit, you're paying $99, free shipping, but you're getting $125 in product. Starting tomorrow, May 3rd, you are going to be able to not only get the $125 in product, but Stampin' Up! As part of your kit. So the $125, you can pick whatever you want. Okay, that's just, you pick whatever you want out of the catalog. It's not predetermined, nothing. You spend the $99, you get $125 that you pick. So you always want to get as close as you can because you can't go over. They're going to add to your wonderful box that you're going to get in the mail. You are going to get some in-color grid paper. And it's the big sheets. I think they're like 11 by 17. Then you're going to get a pack of 8.5 by 11 cardstock of the 2022-2024 in colors. So it is, I think it's 20 sheets of in color cardstock. So you're getting 4 sheets of each color. I mean, for free. Then you're going to get each ink pad. So you're going to get all of this as well. So not only are you going to get the grid paper, the cardstock, you're going to get all 5 of these ink pads, the full ones. And then you're going to get a full pack of the in color 6x6 designer series paper. So 40 sheets. Let me make sure I'm telling you guys right, so I'm not, 40 sheets of this free. So that's all going to come with your kit. And then the other thing you get a box of catalogs. So if you have friends that maybe you stamp with and maybe they don't get a catalog, you could give them a catalog. You don't have to sell or anything if you don't want to. You can be, it's more like a discount shopper. You can also sign up and then you just say, you know what, I want the deal and move on your way. But this is $66 worth of product. So if you take 125 and then the 66, right, you're up to like one rounding up, or what is that, like 66, 125, you're at like 187 or something like that, 186, I don't know. And then you're going to, and then as an addition to all of that, you guys also get a paper pumpkin. So when I signed up, they gave me a paper pumpkin box. It was always a past kit. I think now they might be giving you a certificate. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but if you add that, that's $23. So you're now over $200 and you're spending $99 plus tax, no shipping. So it is just such a great deal. And I would encourage you, if you don't have a demonstrator, I would love to be your demonstrator. I would love for you to join our team. If you go to fourseasonscrafts.com, there's a link there that says shop. You can go get to my site that way, or you can go to shop fourseasonscrafts.com, and that will take you to my Stampin' Up! Landing page. And there is a button in the upper right hand corner that says join. And I would love for you to join my team. So with all of that, I have one more thing. So if you decide that this is not for you, I get it, and that's totally fine. I am also going to offer a in color sampler that you can also purchase. So if you say, I don't want to do this, but I want the in colors, but I don't necessarily want like a full pack of everything, I'm gonna put together actually it's already been put together by my upline, and I'm actually, she is gracious enough, I'm gonna kind of do the same thing because it's awesome, and share with you the different in colors that you can then purchase as well. So there's that. And then if you place a $35 order or more, so if you decide, nope, don't want to be a demonstrator, not sure about the in colors, but you see something in the catalog that you like, when you go to fourseasonscrafts.com, at the very top, you'll see a host code. Go up to there, look for the host code, and then you can go and place an order. And if your order is $35 or more before shipping, then I will also give you a set of these layered templates. And it's just all the different sizes. When you want to create a card and you want to layer cardstock, this tells you exactly what your measurements need to be. And it goes by every 1/8 inch. So it's just a great way for you to lay this out and to figure out what sizes you would want something to be. And I'm going to have a separate video on exactly how to use these templates. But that is it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this walkthrough. If you have, I would love a thumbs up. If you would like to see more on this channel, please hit the subscribe button somewhere down below, and I would really appreciate it. We have a goal of trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We are fairly new, so I think that's it. All right, guys, I hope you enjoy, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.